From St.Albert to Edmonton.
Mm-hmm. They have a lot of nice stores here, same as we have everywhere.
Yeah, but their Walmart is better stocked and better managed.
And cleaner.
And cleaner, yeah.
I mean, yes, it's an extra 10-minute drive, but it's well worth it when you go there and you're happy to shop. They only have 3 buggies in that whole store, though.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's going to be exciting having that camera. God. Captured the ultimate experience in 3D 360.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought I'd be buying it today. Like, I just...
Well, you had an opportunity because you had an increase, and I'm a kind woman, so I'm just happy to make you happy. As long as we have a deal that you're going to pay back off and you start saving for our trip.
Yeah.
Because the time will come when I have to already buy tickets and this and that, and if you're short, I'm going to be upset. Because this is something I really, really want before I get too crippled up and old to travel.
You said you have Head and Shoulders in your room,
Yep.
eh?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's in my room. As you enter the room, in that shelf behind the door at the very top, there's a basket with hair stuff.
Yeah.
You're tall enough, you can just reach up and grab it.
Totally bring virtual reality to Edmonton, man. Just virtual reality Rundle Park and virtual reality like Hermitage Park and
Harry Potter World.
Harry Potter World.
Hiring full time in that game place that what's it called? Maze, laser tag, whatever.
If I didn't have the life I have now, I would have never been able to quit smoking.
What do you mean?
Well, if I had to work all the time, you know.
Oh yeah. Yeah, work creates a lot of stress for people.
Yeah, I would have been too fucking anxious and stressed out and
Not only that, but break time would just be a constant invitation to go have one.
yeah.
You know, because most people during their break, they either take off to do that or they grab something to drink or, you know, they pass the time for those 15-20 minutes.
Too bad I couldn't do this in 4K.
Mm.
Well, I don't know, I do have that one app.
I thought your camera does take 4K video.
Yeah, it does. But with the GPS overlay is what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
I see.
But I do have that one app that records the GPS coordinates and the time.
Like a timestamp?
Yeah. But I would like to get the speed on there, right? You know.
My speed very seldom changes.
Well, the highest speed we reached in the city was 60 miles per hour.
Shh.
Oh no, incriminating evidence. No, because I mean, on the
What road was I on that I went 100?
on the Anthony Henday, you can do 60
Yeah.
miles per hour. So
I went on there once.
yeah, there you go.
So that was the one time they recorded it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's nothing incriminating about that.
No, as long as you don't think that I'm... Well, I can go 90 on the Yellowhead until I get to 149th Street.
Yeah. Nobody watches my videos anyway.
Then why are you taking them?
I want to watch them when I'm a senior. I want
Relive your life over and over?
It looks like such a neat river.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Almost tripped the G-force sensor.
What, slowing down?
Mm.
Airline Ticket Center, wow. Bliss Air. We haven't gone downtown there. This reminds me of Jasper for some reason. I don't know why.
Because it's got a small town feel, and
Yeah.
there's
Little
a
streets,
lot of
side streets.
urban sprawl.
Yeah. Well, Jasper has very few places for people to live. It's a very small town. I mean, Banff. That's what I meant to say, Banff.
Yeah, it's got a fairly nice little river there.
Red River?
Whatever that little stream is called, yeah. I mean, depending on your take, you know, people probably don't swim in it, but
No, it's dirty.
people swim in the North Saskatchewan.
Yeah, and they're retards. Every time Ashley talks about it, I'm just shaking my head thinking, fucking gross. All the diseases and bugs and pads and shit and ugh. It's gross.
Our drinking water comes from there.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I use a Brita.
Yeah, but unlike bottled water, which is
Bottled water comes from a plant.
loosely regulated
Yeah, it's still cleaner than in our river.
and not tested very often.
Oh, come on. Who told you that? I'm sure they do quality control in all those water bottling plants.
Yeah, but it's up to those water bottling plants to do that.
Okay.
So tap water is consistently tested on like a daily basis,
Then how come it's so bad and gross?
and it's heavily regulated. Well, let me put it into perspective here, right? There was one major study that looked at like several, I think like 20 different bottled water companies, and found that 1/3 of the bottled water was high in bacteria,
Mm-hmm.
right? If our tap water was ever spiking in bacteria, like high in bacteria, it'd be on the 6 o'clock news. You would know about it. Well, that's how much pressure there is on municipal tap water to keep it clean. If there was ever mercury or any other toxins found in tap water, it'd be on the news, on the 6 o'clock news. You know, tap water is under constant scrutiny, and because of that scrutiny, it's under public scrutiny, but it's also under close government regulation, and it's tested daily. So I mean, some bottled water might be cleaner, but it's not tested nearly as often, and it's not nearly as regulated. You know, regulations can be loose, right? I mean, the FDA allows for, what is it, 8 8 maggots per can of mushroom soup? They do, because you can't eliminate 100% of all the insects from your food when food is being processed, right? And flies love mushrooms, you know.
Enjoy Center. Riel. I remember Riel. That's right. To go play bingo.
Yeah.
Grandin Bingo.
But
We used to have morning bingo there. I used to go there from 10 o'clock for playtime.
But like you once said, I'd rather pay for Detroit tap water in a bottle, and that's what most bottled water really is tap water, you know. But people think that, you know, once you put water into a bottle and you put a nice label on it, that somehow the water becomes special, you know. I mean, hard water's not bad for you. Soft water's not bad for you. It's pretty good overall, you know. I put my money on the tap water. I wasn't used to the taste of tap water, but I drank enough of it consistently that, you know, I'm used to it. There's always natural deposits, you know, like, I mean, if your bottled water was truly coming from a glacier, you know, which it most likely isn't, but if it were, I mean, that water that froze into that glacier, I mean, was affected by the surrounding environment. And you don't really know anything about that environment except that, you know, it probably wasn't populated by humans at the time, you know? If it's like 10,000 years old or whatever, right? But, I mean, could have had a nearby volcano spewing out toxic fumes, or animals defecating into the water that eventually turned into a glacier, or whatever, or high spikes of certain minerals, you know, from the bedrock. I mean, you know, it's like, I mean, glacier sounds clean, you know? You know what I mean? Because it's like, ooh, it's water that hasn't been touched for 10,000 years, you know? But it doesn't necessarily mean that it formed in a clean place, you know? That was sterile of all bacteria and void of all minerals. Like you just don't know, you know? subjective, but they had this they had this restaurant, and they told two of these people that they were gonna have the best gourmet food, right? And what they did as part of this experiment is they actually made them the cheapest possible meal.
Like cheapest price, but not quality.
Yeah, like the cheapest price. Like
Mm-hmm.
I believe like a couple of the main ingredients were actually bought at the
Everything's bought at a store.
at the gas station.
Gas stations are expensive. Anyway, I see what you're talking.
But and then this waiter came out and made up this whole backstory to all these foods, and all they did is they took the food and they more or less sculpted and arranged it, and dressed it up to make it look pretty, and it's just funny, like I think most of the dinner was made up of Cool Whip, but it wasn't Cool Whip. It was actually a knockoff of Cool Whip. It was like something even cheaper than Cool Whip.
Like Himalayan brand.
Yeah, and
oily.
it was finished off with like a really cheap wine, like something like $1.97 for the wine. And
wow, that's really cheap. I just want to see if Independent Jewelers is open. It's probably closed.
And this guy was talking about.
Oh, it's closed.
This guy was talking about how incredible the dessert tastes, and they were just they really thought they were eating like the best gourmet food, Where are we going now?
I'm just checking the time of the Independent Jewelers. They're open on Sundays, I know that. I just want to see if they're still open. Oh, we have to go home that way anyway.
Oh, okay. They sell the cars.
Closed now. Saturdays till 5:30. Sundays till 6. Not till 5. What's checkpoint? That's weird how they don't have a drive here. You have to go all the way around. She came for her down stereo system. I remember I had to pick her up here. Her and Charlie were sitting there by the tree.
even the potatoes are made from a powder mix. And it was the cheapest powder mix they could find, right?
Dollar store stuff. Yeah, they have food in the Dollarama, the dollar store that I go to for $1.25.
Yeah.
I have a good sense of taste. I would know right away that it was powdered. And I would know right away if it was some fake canned meat. I know what food tastes like. I've eaten enough of it. I can tell the difference between a good prime rib and a veiny one and something that's off the back of a cow.
That show that we were watching before about those like demons and that. Watch the apocalypse and that. Yeah, we can watch Murder on the Orient Express.
Damn roads. Hughes is open 24 hours. I guess that's good for any kind of crime. You know, you come in and watch evidence off the car at 3 in the morning. You don't have to worry the cops will find you in the morning.
Yeah.
And that Pat and Mike's was closed when we went, bastards.
They always say on TV, you know, especially on that show, what is it, The View, that people just love free shipping. Like, I don't like free shipping. Free shipping is always like the cheapest alternative, and it always means that you're gonna end up waiting weeks for your stuff to come.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like free shipping. It sucks. Prime is good, but Prime is usually like 2 days. On Amazon they have like Prime. I had a Prime account for about a month and then I canceled it before I would have to pay for it.
They didn't take your money?
No. It was a trial period. I wasn't about to pay for it. God, these roads are so shaky.
I know.
Like, that's
so much traffic on this road, Daryl. This is the main artery going from the north side to the west side, and it's just...
Well, the amount of shaking is like what I would expect if I was riding my bike. You know?
The sidewalks are bare condition on the road. Like everywhere you look, there's potholes and big cracks.
Yeah.
It's a shitty road. Because the asphalt quality, you know, it's not strong enough. It bends and cracks under the weight of cars. If it was strong, hard cement like they use on sidewalks, they wouldn't have so many cracks. But because they use a lot of
stop doing that.
No, they won't because it's cost effective.
Bastards. I'll also be able to use this camera to record 4K 360 video if I want to too.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like the really cool part of it, you know. When we get home, I'm gonna run upstairs for a few minutes,
Mm-hmm.
and then come back down, and then we can make the purchase, love. The ultimate purchase, yeah. The ultimate purpose, the ultimate purchase, yeah.
First, before you do that, I want you to verify it with the app that you have. Check the Walmart balance.
I did.
You did what?
I checked it at Walmart.
And?
You have $3,700 in credit, and your total credit limit is $5,200.
So I have $3,700 in credit.
Yeah.
How much was it given today?
$1,500 in credit.
15 was given today?
Yeah.
So 15 minus 37, I only had 2,200
Yeah.
available?
Yeah. Well, you've been buying a lot of flowers.
No, I didn't. And I spent that money from Craig on most of it. The hell, Daryl. Come on.
Flowers are expensive, love.
No, it's
50
the other
bucks,
stuff
80
I've
bucks.
been. No, well, yeah, I bought gas for 50. I bought food. I took us to restaurants. The Japanese place was 100, and that other place was
Yeah.
80. So the
Yeah.
restaurants were what cost money.
Okay, it's not all flowers.
Thank you. The fuck, I didn't buy, half the greenhouse. I bought some. Superstore that day was what, $80, and then 60 another day with Craig's money. Ooh, Garda World.
Yeah.
Keeping them poor folk in line.
Yep. He was in the window, eh?
Mm-hmm. He was sitting there patiently. Now that he sees us, he's gonna bark up a storm. It's like almost like he's saying, "Hurry up, get in here, hurry up! I'm waiting forever."